You know, the matzah of Pesach represents a number of things: humility, truth. And the Kabbalah also says that the matzah, the shmura matzah in particular, of the first night of Pesach is called Maichle de Mehemnusa, food of faith. The second night of Pesach, it's called Maichle de Asvasa, the food of healing. Now, we believe what it says in the Kabbalah, we believe in what our sages tell us, but sometimes you actually see it in real life. And I want to share with you soon a fascinating story of exactly that. Food of faith, and it became food of healing. But before this, let us all together say chapter 100 to thank God, and in expressing our faith that you're going to continue in doing the miracle, still a final miracle. Mizmor lesoida, ori ladenu kol haaretz ivdus adonai b'simcha. Boy lefana benanu du kadenu eli muyusana v'lo nachna mavitzah marisa boy yishor b'soida chatzroisa b'sila hoide lebachu shemoi ki toiv adonai le'olam chazdo v'yador v'dor emun asoy. Let us give some tzedakah. And we express our prayer to Hashem for the security of our soldiers, the return of the hostages, and obviously the coming of Mashiach. So here is the story. In fact, I heard a story from the person himself, Rabbi Mendy Silverstein, my nephew. Here in Montreal, he goes around also with a mitzvah tank to colleges, to schools, to encourage the students, youngsters, to put out the tefillin, etc. Now, before Pesach, obviously, distribution of shmura matzah. And as he's standing just these days in front of one of the local universities, giving out matzah and inviting the people to put on tefillin, a young woman comes over to him, speaks in French and in English. Do you recognize me? Sorry, no. Do you remember that last year you gave me one of those Passover crackers? I know I was here last year, Passover, but I got to be honest. I won't lie to you, say that I recognize you. I saw quite a few students at that time. So she says, yes, but I recognize you. I know it was you. And I want to tell you what happened. So you gave me this cracker, and you made me promise that on the first night of Passover, you gave me the date, I should eat a piece, at least 1/3 of this cracker. And I promised you. Came that night. I went out with my friend, my Sudanese friend, to a party. The holiday was not on my mind. But on the way to the party, suddenly I reminded myself, oh, but I promised the rabbi I'm going to eat that cracker, and I like to keep my promise. So I turn around to my friend and says, let's drive back to the apartment and let me pick up this cracker that I have, which I promised the rabbi to eat. The rabbi? Cracker? What is this all about? She says, the rabbi gave me this special cracker to eat tonight because it's a holiday. He became very upset with me. Because when we started going out, we made up that, he's Muslim, I'm Jewish, so we will absolutely not allow any religion into our relationship. No religion at all. And now you're telling me, he says, that you're going to eat a cracker, a religious thing? You're right. Indeed, I told you that, but I did promise the rabbi, and I got to keep my promise. He would not drive me back. He went straight to the party, but I was determined. I took an Uber, I went back to my apartment, and I decided to eat it over there. And by the way, you also told me to drink with grape juice. I didn't have grape juice, so I ate it with beer. Okay, not for Pesach. I came back to the party. He was fuming. He was furious. I have to tell you, the next 6 months was hell. Finally, I decided that's it, I'm breaking up. We were scheduled to get married in June in Sudan. Then I thought, if he gets so upset and unforgiving about a cracker, what's going to be the rest of my life? And I decided, this man is not for me. But I want to tell you something. After I ate that cracker, I started feeling more a need to find out more about Judaism. I discovered the most fascinating, amazing website, Chabad.org. And since I'm learning constantly about my Judaism over there, and I want you to know, she says, Rabbi, I registered to go to a Seder in the Chabad of downtown, of the old Montreal. All this from a cracker